Woo! All right. Well, okay. What's up, everybody? I'm Apollo Soul, and today I'm going to be recapping my year. So it started off in January of 2018. I moved back to Buffalo, New York from Kissimmee, Florida. I left everything that I was doing. I had a great thing going on with my roommate at the time. We were putting out a lot of good music and doing a lot of good things. But at that time in my life, I just couldn't do living in Florida anymore and the whole situation, so I got up and left. That is when I started my solo career. I started working on Scattered Thoughts Volume 1, which I released in March 7th, 2018, which is my birthday. Made the music I really wanted to. I was experimenting with sounds and trying to figure out who I was as an individual artist. I know what I was like as a part of a group, but by myself I was a totally different person. So I wanted to see what my sound would be by experimenting. So I had a good grasp of where I was headed by the end of that album, with songs like Cruise the Streets and Perfect for Me really shaping where I was headed into the next project. Next comes Reborn. Now, I had taken a lot of time working on Reborn, just because I had been dealing with a lot of mental problems and just life happening. Depression was at an all-time high. I was having a hard time making music and especially making up decisions on what I should be doing within each track. It was just becoming a lot for me to be able to handle. And by the time that I had actually announced the release date, I had almost no track list. My album art was barely made. I was in a rough state, and I still had like 3 or 4 songs that I had wanted to record just to pick from for the album. The album was supposed to be a lot longer, and it didn't tell the story that I completely wanted it to. I could have kept working on it, but I also just wanted to move on to the next project because I was over this phase. I was over the mindset that the whole album was in. It was something I was just not happy with. Now, there are songs on there that I am so stoked with, like Dope, Let the Time Go By, Take My Hand, Memory. Those songs really make up for the 6 other horrible disaster train wrecks of songs. So I like to kind of forget about Reborn, but I also do like to think of it as a stepping stone that I had to take in order to create my favorite album of the year, which was Apologies. Apologies was by far the best thing that I could have recorded, and it started taking shape once I bought this house. I put out Reborn August 10th, 2018, and I had bought this house. I closed on this house in like August 12th or something. Like, it was like I released Reborn, I closed on this house, new chapter in my life. So then I started working on Apologies. Everything was still being recorded in my parents' basement. I had not yet lived in this house because I had to do a full remodel on it. But the vibes were there. The good vibes, the good mental mind state was there. Going into Apologies, I had recorded like Juice and Silhouette were some of the first ones that I had for that album, and I basically I didn't even put a theme to the album. I just kind of created what I thought felt right. I went with the vibes that were flowing. It dances on that line of experimenting in your music and holding back just enough. Like, I didn't push way past the line. I pushed to where I know I could grow from here. I like pushing the boundaries of music, if you can tell. I try to do a lot. I try to blend a lot of genres within some songs, and it really shows within the album Apologies. From this point on, I just released the Best of 2018 album, MMXVIII. It's now on my website. You could the link wherever. If this is going on Instagram, you click the link in my bio. If it's going on YouTube, check the description below. So that's really where I am right now. I want to shoot some videos. I'm in the process of finding a filmer, stuff like that. And then I'm still working on new music. So I have a lot of new music that I'm working on now. Testing, like I said, more limits of where I can go. There's definitely a big style change coming up very soon. So 2019 holds a lot of possibilities, and I am so excited for where this is headed. Thank you so much for listening and watching and just supporting. My small fan base right now is an insane fan base. You guys are like this. You guys are just the best. Thank you so much for the constant support, and always sharing my tracks, showing your friends, sending snaps of of you listening to my songs. It means the world to me. So keep on sharing, keep the journey going. I hope y'all guys have a great day, night, evening, whatever time of day it is. Stay listening. Peace.